we're going through the Enchanted Kingdom, and then we'll go through a Which Way book next. I won't say which one that one is. We'll tease that one.
Right. Enchanted Kingdom.
Both of them look to be a little kooky, so hang on. They could be a little bizarre.
Do you want me to start this one, sir?
Yeah, go ahead. This one's 1986, Ellen Kushner. And go ahead and get started when you're ready.
To Judy Mitchell, who knows the way there and back. Doing a little Lord of the Rings reference or Hobbit reference there.
Yes, you're right. Cool.
Got a little opening, not quite a map, but a little Stonehenge here.
Yeah, set the mood.
Well, look at this house. If this wasn't a little Hobbiton type setup, I don't know what is. Look at me elbow the camera.
Little sheep in the background, cat in the window.
Your parents have decided that you need some cultural enrichment. So they've sent you to stay with your Aunt Grace in England. That's boomer speak for we want to dump this kid off on somebody.
Yes.
Cultural. And we don't want to pay any money.
Cultural enrichment. Yes, exactly. You're going to watch our kid and we're not going to pay you.
Aunt Grace lives with her cat in a cottage in the Downs, a rolling grassy region dotted with sheep and rocks. You can't say dotted with sheep. They're not part of the permanent landscape. Sheep and rocks? That's what you did? Like there's nothing else?
What? These two things don't go together.
No. Describe the topography. Well, it has sheep. Okay. Cool. Every night, Aunt Grace puts a saucer of milk out on the doorstep. That's a weird snack to give to a kid. That's a weird way to deliver it too. Here you go.
You know, they're probably bitter at our parents for not paying her. So
I'll watch you for free, but you're drinking milk out of a dish.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mom. I thought my parents are cheap. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry they're cheap. Every morning the saucer is empty. Yeah, because you drank it because you're hungry. At first you thought it was for the cat, but the cat has its own bowl by the fireplace. Aunt Grace doesn't have any other pets, but something is drinking that milk. Maybe it's a wild animal Aunt Grace is trying to tame. Anxious not to seem too nosy, you say innocently to her, "Do you have wildcats in England? I wonder what likes milk more, wildcats or wolves?" Real subtle, kid.
Yeah,
real subtle there.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, do hobos like milk? Heavens, child, Aunt Grace answers. I'm sure I have no idea. And you'll find no wolves in these parts, not for many the year. Someone learned that phrase and then hit
Many's
us with it.
The year?
Many's the year.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
with that answer, you'll have to be content for now. Was that an answer?
Yeah.
There isn't much to do at Aunt Grace's little old-fashioned cottage. Although Aunt Grace tells terrific stories about the old days and the way people used to live. Saucers of milk everywhere, as far as you can see. There's a small village about 5 minutes walk down the road. They're free to wander all over the Downs. Your parent, it's the 80s. They were free to wander anywhere.
Anywhere,
they didn't care.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
No, and we like it that way.
Where'd you grow up again, Lee? It was a small town. Was it Lincoln?
Town.
Were you a Lincoln kid?
No, I was in the country out in western Nebraska.
Yeah. Yeah, you could wander anywhere you want. Guarantee there wasn't a village 5 minutes walk from your house, though.
No, there's nobody around for miles.
You could have screamed and screamed and nobody would have heard you.
Yes, exactly.
The Downs have a Bare Beauty all their own. That's the name of mine and Lee's 80s theme band. Bare Beauty.
Bare Beauty.
I'm putting that in the chat. Hashtag Bare Beauty. After about 20 minutes of walking, you're surprised to see a little hill rising ahead, right in your path. When you get closer, you see that there are 5 hills, not one. They're exactly the same size, and together they form a large ring. In the middle of the ring are placed 7 gray stones, each twice as tall as you. It's not saying much because we're only 3 feet tall. Yeah, this place feels creepy and old. What could it be? Turn to page 8. You stand in the center of the circle formed by the 5 hills. The 7 stones rise up all around you. You hear a noise behind you. It's an old shepherd. Excuse me, you say. Can you tell me anything about this place? Puppet, he says kindly. We're gonna be having so much old. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys.
Old English.
You're gonna get it. He says kindly in that funny accent that all the old people around have. Oh boy, here we go. That's found my way to the fairy ring. Right enough. Fairies, you exclaim. Do you really believe? I mean, do you really have fairies around here? Oi, puppet, believe in them too. Ain't I set out to milk every night for the Robert Goodfellow at 50 year and more? The milk!
Aha.
Could your Aunt Grace be weird enough to believe in fairies like this guy? Did the fairies build this place, you ask him? He shakes his gray head. I'm sure his hair.
Yeah.
His actual head is gray. He's a dad bod goblin.
He's a dad bod goblin.
As to that, nobody knows, but this much is sure. I'd not be caught near here on a dancing night. That's when the moon is full and they come here to dance. It's no place for a mortal to be then. Play all you like here during the day, though, my lamb.
My lamb.
My lamb. Fight you, bro. Go to the next page. The old shepherd turns to go. What about, you start to ask, but the shepherd says, now I've got no more time for questions. If thou wants to know more about this place, it's Bessie Turner in the village, her as runs the sweet shop as thou should ask.
Whew.
Somebody spent one summer in England and was like, I'm writing a story.
Yeah, I'm going to write a story about it. I bet you're right.
With this fascinating dialect.
Yes.
You've bought candy from Bessie Turner before. She's an old woman who will talk your ear off if you let her. She might know some interesting things about the hills and stones. On the other hand, you'd like to ask Aunt Grace what she thinks about all this fairy stuff. Does she really put out the milk for the fairies? Or is there another, more reasonable explanation? She's like, yeah, I made a deal with Satan and he likes milk. I don't know. I want the fairies instead.
And children from America.
Exactly. If you go home to ask Aunt Grace, Scott already beat us to it, about the milk, turn to page 14. If you go to the village to ask Bessie Turner more about this place you found, turn to page 28.
Scott's already voted. Go home.
Scott's like, I'm not waiting for these shenanigans.
Yes.
Your terrible jokes. Get to the choice.
For this bad English.
Speaking of English delectations, I'm sipping some tea right now.
Here we go. I got the rim shot fixed.
Ah, there we go.
No more coin drops for rim shots.
That was hilarious. When you did the rim shot and it was just a handful of chains getting thrown.
Coins.
That was the best thing ever. Yeah.
Oh,
Saucers of milk.
Looks like home. So it's home.
Home.
Page 14.
Oh, go home. Don't go to that Bessie Turner. What's she gonna do?
Unanimous.
I need my ears. I don't want them talked off.
So page 14. Here we go. Aunt Grace, you ask, why do you put that saucer of milk out on the doorstep every night? Why, child, she answers, that's for the little people. I haven't seen any midgets around here.
Oh! They said the M word?
Yes, this is 1986.
Oh, this is an 80s book.
Yes. Oh, boy.
The grandma even said little people, and you were like, nope, we're going to use the
You're right. She did.
Word.
Oh, my gosh. That's true. Aunt Grace laughs. No. I mean the fair folk. Midgets, fairs. What's she talking about? I suppose, she says, your aunt, that nowadays you'd call them fairies, but they don't like to hear themselves spoken of by name. They are an ancient people and have always looked after the folk hereabouts. Some of them are fond of milk, and I like to keep them happy, for they bring good luck to the house of those they favor. You stare at her. She's not kidding. You don't think she's crazy either, you ask. Or you don't think she's crazy either. You ask, have you ever seen them? No, not I. The fair folk don't like to be spied upon, and they are dangerous when crossed. But my mother saw them once dancing under the moonlight among the standing stones.
Ooh.
You're not sure whether or not you believe in Aunt Grace's fair folk, but there's one way to find out for sure. If you hide in the bushes outside the door and watch all night, you'll see whether any little people come to drink the milk. As if she read your mind, Aunt Grace says, "Now, don't you be worrying about them, or our family's been leaving gifts out for them since before your granddad was born, and they've never done us any harm. It doesn't matter what she says. You've got to find out the truth. If her mother saw them at those stones you found, maybe you should go back there." All right, here we go. If you go that night to the standing stones, turn to page 23. If you watch to see if the fair folk come for the milk, turn to page 42. So do we go to the standing stones, or do we see if we can watch the fair folk get the milk? Let us know
Drinking
in
up
the
that
chat.
milk.
Drinking that milk. I'm going to put this on 2 pages here, because sometimes the illustrations go with the...
Oh yeah, looks to be 16 and 17.
Yeah.
You got the dad bod goblins being chased off by what I'm presuming is us, again with our untucked shirt.
Oh yes. Well, we're not going to win with untucked shirts.
No, that's a minus. That's a -1 on the armor right out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean that's how you survive, is have that thing tucked in. John says, "Let's go." Okay. So I assume referring to standing stones, I would guess, instead of stay at the cottage and watch. We'll give it another second or two here.
Oh, see if they come for the milk. We got a split decision here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
Time to flip that you choose coin.
Here we go.
You guys did this to us.
You made us do it.
Hey, our image is back.
Yeah, I got it fixed. So, all right.
Goodness.
So heads, we go to the stones. Tails, we stay and watch the milk. So here we go.
All right.
Tails, we're gonna stay and watch that milk.
We're gonna do the most boring hobby in the world and watch some milk.
Watch the milk instead of watch the paint dry. So
I'm a milk watcher. What I do, my thing.
That's page 42.
All right. 42. Here we go. That's a great illustration on page 48 there. I overturned.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, the illustration under 42 is nice too. You should do a double page on that one. That illustration's crazy.
Oh man, that is weird.
They're just sipping that milk. That isn't a saucer. That's a mixing bowl, man. What are we doing?
What are we putting out?
Was that milk? What's happening? After you hear Aunt Grace go to bed, you tiptoe downstairs and hide where you can see the doorstep and the saucer of milk. The cat comes and sits on your feet. After a couple of hours, you're beginning to wonder why you didn't stay in bed. Then you hear voices. The great ones are dancing at the stones tonight, but it's work as usual for us, lads. At least Mistress Grace has left us a drink. As always, bless her heart. You see 3 little people? Fairies? One is skinny, one is fat, and one is extra little with webbed fingers. That's crazy. They each... Where was I here? I'm sorry. They each pick up the saucer in turn and take a drink until the milk is gone. The thin one wipes his mouth. Time to charm the carrots, lads. Warthog, is them chickens well protected against foxes for the night? The fat one nods. Time to go then. You can't believe you're seeing this. You've got to get Aunt Grace so she can see them too. But they're about to leave. If you go upstairs now, they might be gone by the time you get your aunt. Is it safe to follow them? If you follow the little people, turn to page 82. If you go to get Aunt Grace, turn to page 85. My you choose sense is tingling.
Oh yeah. I have a feeling something's gonna go down. But yeah, great illustration. This I don't know who did the illustrations for this, but they did a great job.
It really
Making
is. Even like the shading. I mean, it's just a really great image. The only thing, again, that is not a saucer.
yeah,
I'm
that's not
telling
a
you
saucer.
now.
It's a giant bowl.
Look at that thing.
It's
Like, you
like
could make a wicked batch of cookies in that sucker.
we should put take the trumpet from the other one and trumpet and then a picture of the giant tuba and then saucer and then picture of this.
Trumpet equals saucer. We got unanimous vote on following the little people.
All right.
Lee.
Oh boy, I can tell that's probably not going to end well, but we'll give it a shot. Ours is not to decide. 82.
It's not Lee choose. It's not Eddie choose.
It's everybody choose. Okay, here we go. As quietly as you can, you follow the three little people. They go around the corner of the house. Suddenly, you hear a cry. You race around the corner and see that the fat one has his legs caught in a fox trap. The other two just stand there looking worried. What's the matter? You demand as you run towards them. Why don't you help him? I just like how pushy we are. Like, why aren't you helping?
Right.
Come on. Sure. Well, unless your name is Todd.
This might be a Todd origin story here.
This could be Todd, their version of Todd in the Little People world. His name's
For
Todd.
sure.
It's the iron, the thin one says. The iron of the trap. Iron hates magical folk. Iron burns us. We don't dare touch it. Here, let me. In a minute you have the warthog's legs free. His friends rub ointment on it, and soon he is able to stand again. 109. Let's see.
Again, that illustration on page 83 is crazy good.
83. Let me look here. Hopefully we'll get to it. 83. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish I could get the 2-page display on.
Yeah.
Really good. Really good display.
That bear trap would have taken that little fairy's leg off, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying. Look at the spikes on that thing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, look at the spikes.
Ooh,
it was a
iron
fox
burns
trap.
us. Are you sure it didn't bite your leg off, bro?
You sure it's not the teeth on that thing?
Exactly. Oh, it hurts.
All right, 109. Yeah, he says the iron. It's like, no, I think it's the teeth. No, it's the iron.
I think it's the serrated teeth on this razor sharp trap.
Yes. The three bow to you. We are grateful for your help and will reward you. They touch each of your eyes with ointment. From now on, you will always be able to see what is hidden, to find what is lost. The fair folk disappear into the night. The next day, Aunt Grace is looking for her thimble. I know I put it down somewhere. It's under the cupboard, you tell her. Why, so it is, she says. The cat must have rolled it there. You have been given a very useful gift. The end. Huh.
Wow.
Ended fast. And we're alive.
We got a superpower given to us by the fairy.
Yes. I like that
We
one.
didn't die. I like that. That was a very quick ending. There are some illustrations here that we have got to get to some of these endings. I mean, look at this one. We're on fire, bro.
What page is that?
99.
99. Let's see.
I'm gonna really troll your hair. Look at page 94 too. 99 and then 94. Like, what are those endings?
Oh wow, we are on fire. Holy cow.
I'm like, ouch.
99, 94.
And 94,
yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Shot right in the
Did we
chest.
make it? Did we make it?
Whoa. That's awesome.
Wow.
They're just impaled by an arrow with basically
they
blood.
didn't show blood.
Well, I see why. Our shirt wasn't tucked in. That's totally why.
I know. That shirt was tucked in, that arrow would have bounced right off. Been so tight, the arrow couldn't have gotten a hold of us.
Yeah. We kind of deserve what we got,
Yeah, for sure. We didn't die. No, John, you're not kidding. That's fast.
I kind of like it because it's still a good setup, but right to where they wanted to go. They told the part of the story they wanted, and that's it.
We freed a fairy person. They gave us some ointment on our eyeballs, and they're like, "All right, see ya. Thanks for the milk."
Thanks for the milk. Thanks for getting me out of the trap. All right, I'm done. Here's your gift. Yeah, man, this looks. Oh man, we're like transforming into some sort of goat person. I mean, this
I know. I'm
very
telling
well
you, there's a
done.
lot of great endings there.
This compared to the twist a plot third grade sketches, this is amazing.
I mean, can you imagine being at like a convention of everybody who's drawn for any sort of like which way kind of book, or any kind of choose your own adventure book, any
Yeah.
artist, any artist there, and they're all showcasing their work, and then your booth is next to that guy, and you're like, I drew stick figures
I do.
and
Yes.
terrible.
Look at these. Look at mine. And they're like totally unaware. Like these are great, aren't they?
Yeah. I love being an artist for these books. It's amazing.
Oh man. All right. Well,
Well,
that's
I mean,
one.
I like that book. I'm excited to get back to that one next time.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely check that one out again. The next one is called the Which Way book, Creatures of the Dark by R.G. Austin.
Again, look at this cover.
I know.
This might be the best worst cover I've seen in a while.
Look at that.
Look at those three heads. First of all, it's hard to tell if they're all coming off the same neck.
I don't know.
Or if they've got three distinct necks.
It's a good question. Maybe
They're all breathing fire. We know that, but they're all a fan of eating, hot wings.
yes. And
there's
look
a
at the
rainbow bridge.
a rainbow bridge, and one of the spires is in the water, I guess, over here to the left of that breathing guy. You
Yeah.
kind of see this is somebody was on some good acid when they were doing this cover, I think.
Like, bro, I guess it's flying over a bridge. Rainbow.
It's gonna be awesome.
Like, I like it. And there's a three-headed dude. He's breathing fire. Do they have the same neck? I don't know. Draw it in a way that they can't tell. All right.
Kids will love it. Kids will buy it. I don't care.
I agree with Scott. They're all sharing one neck.
Yeah, okay.
That's too much head for one neck, though.
You got too much neck in my head, or too much head in my neck. I don't know
too
which
much
one.
Neck. Got too much head on my neck. Look at that. How could one neck?
He never skips neck day.
You know what happened, by the way. Somebody was sitting there. They have the guy that they invited to the meeting. He's probably the boss's kid.
Probably.
And they're like, hey, it's a three-headed dude. He's wearing a diaper. It's made out of leather or burlap. And he looks all like angry on the bridge. And then they're wrapping up the meeting, and he's like, and they're breathing fire.
And they're breathing fire.
Yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, Neil's right.
Neil, okay.
They're all breathing fire.
Okay,
right,
give the cover to Keith. We'll let him do it.
And they've got really good beards. Their beards look fabulous. Yes, they have great beards.
They do have great beards.
Work that into the art. And they got a rocking six-pack, but you can only see the top four abs. Because his diaper is really pulled up high. Someone get Neil out of here.
Get Neil out of here. Come on. Just let him do it. Okay. It's the boss's nephew. We got to let him do it. Okay.
And he's like, look, I helped design that cover, guys.
I did.
1982.
Ooh, wow. I didn't realize how old this one was. Okay. For Trilby.
Carnivorous plant is right.
Leather diaper doesn't sound very absorbent. Yeah.
It's the least absorbent diaper type. It really
Yes.
is. It's proven.
All right. So you started the last one, so I'll start this one. You are sailing solo across the Pacific Ocean. The water has been calm. The days have been sunny and the nights have been filled with stars. You go below to the cabin to get a drink of water, and when you return to the deck, a huge, boiling black cloud is hovering over your boat. Suddenly, there's a violent upheaval of the water, as if an earthquake has occurred at the bottom of the sea. The sun is swept from the sky, and you're lifted by a huge wave and propelled into the unknown darkness.
By the way, the illustration on this one is less good than the last.
Just a little bit less good.
Yeah. That shirt's not tucked again, by the way. There's a theme going on tonight. Look at that thing. That came untucked so fast.
Well, see, this is why we're in trouble again.
in our last adventure that involved a ship and being at sea, our
Yeah.
shirt stayed tucked in no matter what came our way. We had a kraken attacking us, and we're like, guess
Yeah.
what's still here?
And
My tucked in
that's
shirt.
tucked in shirt. That's why we survived.
Yep.
This
Yep.
is what,
This
see,
person can't
kids,
even look at that.
this is what happens when you don't, so this would be a PSA, if you don't tuck in
Yeah.
your shirt, this is what happens.
Goofus and gallant.
Well, you'll get sucked down a vortex. You'll get shot by an arrow. So kids,
Yeah.
tuck in that shirt.
Yeah, Scott.
See, you just tuck in that shirt, you'll be all right.
You'll be all right, kid. You'll live to see another day. And I agree with Scott Miller. His head does look weird.
It does look weird. All right. Page 2. Here we go. You fly through the air, spinning and turning. As you ascend higher and higher into a black abyss, then you feel yourself gliding gently downward until your feet touch solid ground. You are alone in the darkness. Hopelessly, you wander in a pitch black world, not knowing where you are or what you are doing. Then the darkness begins to fade, and you can make out a vague shapes and shadows in the dim, murky light. In the distance, spires and turrets mark what appears to be a city. Off to your right, on a hill beyond the forest, you can see the outlines of huts and the rooftops of a town. All right, okay, yeah, that is the decision. All right. If you want to go to the city, turn to page 3. If you walk toward the town, turn to page 8. So do we go to the city or the town? I don't know what the difference is, but
2. We're making a choice.
Yeah, city or town. So let us know in the chat. So very quick setup. You get sucked up by some dark cloud, and now we got to decide where we're going to go. So they don't mince words with this one. They just dive right in. All right.
They don't. And there's no hint on the cover that we would have been on a boat ever.
No, not at all. Yeah, you're right. Let me see. I don't think I saw any boat or nope.
No boat.
Just the city and the spires. That's about the only thing that you would have hinted at that.
And 3-headed, middle-aged dude with flames. We got a split decision here. City, town. Oh no, we don't. John Kennedy's in the chat now.
Town. City,
town has won.
Okay, so town is page 8.
8.
There's our three-headed guy.
Page 3, we see our three-headed.
Oh, there is a neck.
They're rocking 3 necks, actually.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What page was that again?
Page 8.
Okay.
Here we go. You walk up the hill toward the town. The day is peaceful, and as you begin to walk through the forest, the sun filters down through the trees onto the flowers and moss on the ground. That sounded weird, like an AI wrote that. You are listening to the song of a bird when, out of nowhere, you feel 4 ropes suddenly wrap around you. You've been lassoed.
Ooh.
Turn to page 12. These guys are really persistent. There's another picture of them. You are stunned and helpless as you feel the ropes tightening around your body. Hey, you yell, what's going on? Do you think this is the one? Says a squeaky voice. I don't know, answers another voice. Doesn't look like the wizard to me, says a third. From out of the dense underbrush, a strange creature steps forward toward you. Its head is bullet-shaped. Oh, wow. There's a picture underneath there. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Its head is bullet-shaped, and its huge eyes cover half of its face. We are beings from the planet Xenon, says the creature. Are you a wizard? Wizard, you say? Are you crazy? Of course I'm not a wizard. Then prove it, says the creature. How do you prove you're not something?
Not a wizard, yeah. That's weird.
Like, okay, I have no magic. Look, if you try to explain what a wizard is so that you can prove that you are not one, okay, turn to page 15. If you think that telling the story of what happened to you will prove it, turn to page 19.
This is weird.
Already a strange scenario, not just that we've been lassoed by what appears to be aliens.
Yeah.
Like, we can travel through the stars, but we captured you with ropes.
Look at those pants they got. Those like baggy.
They got great pants.
That's interesting.
Huh. Tank tops and parachute pants.
Parachute pants, like hammer pants on the bottom.
They look like backup dancers for MC Hammer.
Yes.
Let's see here. Tell the story, tell the story, tell the story, Lee. Page 19.
19. Okay. All right. We're going to tell that story. Here we go. You explained to these strange creatures that you were sailing the Pacific in your boat and that storm came up and carried you to this strange place. He must be telling the truth, says one of the other creatures who
Oh
has
wow,
emerged from behind the tree. It was
that
that
works.
same storm that caused our spaceship to malfunction and forced us to land here.
Oh,
You're from outer space, you ask, wide eyed? From Xenon, says one of the creatures with pride. But that's not important now. What's important is for us to find our children before our time on Earth is up, and we have to return to Xenon without them. What happened to the children, you ask? Well, we went into town, and this wizard started playing with the children and teaching them earthling arithmetic. We were so pleased that we did not pay attention. Before we knew it, the children were gone. Tears formed in his saucer like eyes. We searched and searched, and we think we know where they went. But when we found the wizard's gate, we could not enter. Why? Because in order to enter, we have to solve the earthling arithmetic problem, and we do not know how to do them. Can you help us? If you do not think you want to fool with a wizard who takes little children, turn to page 23. If you tell the Xenons that you will help them find their children, turn to page 25. So basically, do we help them or don't we help them? Let us know in the chat. I like how
they're saying nope.
let's see, we went to town, started playing we were so pleased. So they were so pleased that they were ignoring their children. So we can relate as earth children that are 9 that, oh, your parents ignored you too, huh?
Oh yeah, you palmed them off on someone. Cool.
Wow, I know what that's
It
like.
says tears formed in their saucer like eyes. I'm like, are you sure they weren't mixing bowl eyes?
Ah,
Was
yeah,
it milk in
mixing
them?
bowls,
What's going on?
saucers. They're kind of the same, right?
Oh yeah. Turns out alien boomers are the same as earthling boomers.
Yes, they are. Oh, you guys have boomer
Like
parent.
we
You
gave
guys
our
are
kid the
boomers as
key so
well.
they can get home when we're at work.
What's this key around your neck? Oh, we should have thought of that.
You earthlings are great. They want us to help, man. We can't not help these alien kids.
Okay. Help them find their children.
Page
Turn to
25.
page 25. Here
You
we go.
follow the Xenon's directions to the mysterious gate. When you reach it, you see that it is built into a high brick wall that has barbed wire along the top. Huh. You stand before the gate, wondering how you will get inside. You are surprised when you hear a voice. The gate unlocks for a certain number only. When you can tell me the sum of 35 and 14, you will know where to go next. It's addition, bro. That's all we got to do.
That's all we got to do is basic addition? Okay.
Turn to your answer. So basically, the page number is the answer.
Oh, okay. That's a cool little gimmick. So
Yeah.
49. That's kind of cool. Okay. Something different.
I'm turning. It's just taking its time. Boop,
Hmm.
boop. Page 49. 49, you say. The gate swings open and you walk inside. You must be a genius. That was very good, says the voice. Next, you must take 34 steps by twos. Move directly to the right. You take 17 steps to your right and find you are standing before a thick bush. Listen to these numbers, says the voice. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. When you give me the next number in progression, a ladder will rise and you will know where to go next. Turn to the page that is the next number in the progression.
Wow.
I'm not going to do this one for you kids. You got to tell us in the chat.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Now, this is. Have we ever run into like a math gimmick in any of these books? I don't recall.
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
I don't remember anything like this. This is.
And it even says if you cannot figure it out, turn to page 3 and start a different story.
You will not be able to save the children. Turn to page 3 and start a different story. Basically, you suck. Start over. All right.
First person in the chat to get the answer will win $100,000. You choose bucks.
Yeah, we'll give you 100,000 you choose bucks. Redeemable at participating retailers.
Yeah.
As soon as we find one.
I have $100,000. You choose bucks.
You like lay them on the table. Do you take you choose bucks?
It's just pictures of you and me on the front. Yeah. Call the cops. Great.
You choose coins. It's the next cryptocurrency.
Right. Come on, team. You got this. Here's a sequence of numbers. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. What would be the next number?
There we go. John got it.
John got it.
Yep. 64. Here we go. All right.
All right. I'm heading there. I'm going there.
Yay. Here we go. 64.
64. Once you say 64, a double ladder rises from the ground. Excellent, says the voice. Now take 4 times 12 steps ahead, then move 52 minus 9 steps to the right. You take 48 steps ahead and 43 steps to the right. When you do this, a door opens and you step into a big brick house. Well done, says the voice. And then it begins to laugh. You have figured your way right into my trap. Oh. I was more of an English major myself. Turn to page 65. You turn around as the door slams shut. You are indeed trapped. The voice chortles gleefully. Now, says the voice, I will give you a chance to figure your way out of my trap. I will give you 3 problems. If you can answer problem 1, you will find the children. If you figure out the answer to the second problem, you will be able to lead them out of their cellar prison. If you figure out the answer to the third problem, you will be able to leave this house. The main gate will be open when you add up all 3 answers.
Whew.
Man, we're sitting here doing math homework now.
Math book.
Turn to page 58 for the problems.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
You're going to learn one way or the other, kids. Oh, my gosh. It's a full-on math problem.
It is. Okay. It's like a full-on math problem.
The kid, how many 80s kids quit reading at this point? If, problem number 1, if there are 5 pennies in a nickel and 2 nickels in a dime, you have 10 pennies, 3 nickels, and 2 dimes. How many coins do you have? It's asking how many coins, so keep that in mind.
Coins, not... Okay, there are 5 pennies in a nickel and 2 nickels in a dime. You have 10 pennies.
Yeah, but it's telling us 10 pennies, 3 nickels, 2 dimes, so it's 15.
15. Is that what they want? I'm guessing. How many coins? Okay.
It's got to be
15. All right.
The first part of that word problem is a trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did this all the time in the 80s. Remember, they would give you information what's useless.
Yes, they would.
Like, and then, Timmy loves Oreos. How many alpacas can Timmy fist fight? You know, you're like, what about the Oreos?
A little swerve there. Because at first you're thinking, oh, add it up, so 20, 35, but that's not what they want.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Problem number 2. So 15 we got. So problem number 2. What comes next? 4, 7, 10, 13. What comes next in that sequence of numbers?
Okay. Going by 3s here.
Do you know that, Lee?
I think because they're going, it would be, well, I'll give it a second. 16. Yeah. 16. So I was just going to say.
Going by 3s.
Go by 3s. So.
All right. Our last problem. I know John Kennedy. I wasn't ready for math. I know, guys. This is problem number 3. Our last problem. You have 3 blueberry pies. Each pie has 8 pieces. 5 people eat 1 piece each. 2 people eat 2 pieces each. 1 glutton, eats 6 pieces. How many pieces are left? So 3 times 8.
It's 24.
Right. So minus 5.
So it'll be 19.
Minus 4.
15.
Minus 6.
9.
That's how many pieces we have left.
Okay.
We just helped out the kids. They had
Yes.
2 there. So now we got to add this all together.
Oh, I wasn't keeping track. Okay.
So we got
9.
15, 16, and 9. Yeah.
Okay. So 16, 9 is 16 plus 9 is 25.
Page 40.
40. Okay. Wow.
Because we're adding 15, 16.
It's
and 9.
I like that it's really different, but like the replay value on this would be almost 0 because once you solve it, you know.
Yeah.
Cool
page
though.
40.
All right, page 40.
Oh yeah, for a first time experience.
Here we go. When you call out your final total, the main gate swings open and you and the Xenon children are free. You did it, says the voice, just a bit disgruntled. I really didn't think you were that smart. The end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And that's the end.
That's the end. I mean,
they're like, listen, we're not going to make you do math and then have you like not think that was like, the end of the story.
Yeah.
Listen, we didn't die.
Didn't die. Very unique. We saved children.
We got to use our brain. We saved children, alien children.
Yeah. I guarantee you, like you just alluded to earlier, some executive or some writer was like, we need to find a creative way to teach kids math. Here we go.
Let's show kids that math can be fun.
It can be fun. Yeah. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I really didn't think you were that smart.
I really didn't. Yeah, so you got a little dig in there.
Was it the bush that was telling us this whole time, by the way?
Pretty much.
So it was a smart mouth little shrub the whole time.
Yeah, I think so.
I swear. Every time.
Every time. Anytime we talk to a shrub. See what page was that?
Just mouthing off. These illustrations are actually pretty good. The first one was terrible. Everything else since then was really quite good, actually.
So basically, yeah, if we didn't solve it, you can't figure out the right total. You and the children are trapped. So how would we know if we're right or wrong if you're 9 and you're reading this?
Right. The only way you'd know is that, you didn't get to an end. Or
it has to correspond to the end. Yeah, okay, I see. Yep. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't lead you to a different path. You just wouldn't get to anything.
You would go to the wrong page and be like, this makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Really different. That's very unique.
I mean, of all the times of every book we've read, we've never encountered a math problems as a way to come up with a page number. It's not bad. It's just not,
I think in my opinion, there was too many of them. I think like the last one was too much. They should have cut one of them out, in my opinion, and maybe moved it to a different part of the story so that it wasn't math problem, math problem, math problem.
Yeah, there was 4 math problems total.
Yes.
By the fourth one, I felt like they were trying to really sneak something in. But this is the one we have to blame. He's giving us all the trouble.
I saw that. Yes, the talking bush, the source of our problems and the bane of our existence.
A bush, a bush that loves math. By the way,
what's the what?
I said a bush that loves math. By the way, who would have thought?
Oh yeah, exactly. Who would have? Yeah.
Putting down hashtag math bush.
Math bush. Not bad though. Something
not
totally
bad.
Different.
Unique, certainly unique.
These were always the Which Way books were always a little zany and a little kooky. I mean, there's
Which Way to this day they always manage to either do something weird or not impressive.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
all right.
Which way? More like why? Why way?
Why way? We'll try this one again in 2 weeks. and see
Heck
what
yeah.
we can come up with the 3-headed monster guy.
A 3-headed monster that Neil came up with in his pitch meeting.
It's bonkers. So, all right. Well, hey, thank you everybody who is listening later and who's watching live. You can go to uchoose podcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and check out previous episodes. Find out why we have such disdain for Todd. You can also buy merch there, all sorts of things. Let people know about the podcast. We really appreciate it. And we'll try to do this again in 2 weeks. Same time, same place. And we'll go through the books again. So again, thank you very much for being in the live chat. And thank you for listening later. And until next time, you choose the adventure. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Hey, Eddie, we're live. We're just talking in the chat about our favorite Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Oh my goodness. You're already. We'll go live.
Yes, John says Underground Kingdom is his favorite.
Underground Kingdom. You know, have we done that one?
We've done that one. Yeah.
Gosh, we've done so many I can't even keep track of.
The Hollow Earth. It's one where they go underground, like have those ant people.
Any Hollow Earth story I'm down for. If it's Hollow Earth, I'm there. Anything hollow, really, I'm a fan of. Pinatas, can't get enough of them.
Pinatas.
You know, just can't stop. Easter eggs. I don't want anything in them. What's that?
Scott's already in the chat already, and John's been waiting for us. So I thought, well,
hey, I'm a minute late, according to our 2 minutes late.
That's okay. We were just John was in the chat
I was
telling us
getting
his
signed
favorite
in.
books, and John likes Hollow Earth stuff. Yeah, always good.
Oh, John, I'm sure. Well, John, if you like Hollow Earth stuff, I'm sure you're aware of, or at least somewhat clued into the story of Admiral Byrd
Yes.
and the doomed Antarctica expedition.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, shameless plug on this one. If you like that kind of stuff, check out Paranormal Dad's podcast.
They've discussed Hollow Earth stuff too. All right. So,
I mean, we need to address the problem with this right out of the gate. Look at this kid's shirt.
I noticed that.
It's a mess. It's not even tucked.
This is where it's already doomed.
This expedition is doomed to fail. Could his shirt be more untucked? I say no.
It's like, come on. Is this the 90s or something? Give me a break.
That's just intentional.
Yeah. Now you're just insulting
like
us.
that wasn't even like, hey, listen, I forgot to tuck it in. Like that is like, I know I didn't tuck it in.
I'm lazy.
I'll never tuck it in. You can't make me. By the way, the sword is so big.
Yes.
It can't even fit in the frame. It sticks out of the frame.
Yeah, you're right.
It's bigger than him.
The other thing's heavier than the kid. It's heavier than the kid.
Him or her. Good call, John. Either one.
Yeah. Very big eyes.
That sword is too big for that child.
Exactly.
And that shirt is too untucked.
Come on.
For an 80s. What are you doing? You're losing your 80s kid card right out of the gate.
If your grandma saw this book, Eddie, she'd probably take it away from you. You can't read that. That kid doesn't have his shirt tucked in.
Yeah, she'd freak out. She would take that book, rip it in half in front of my eyes. She'd let me see it happen. She'd rip it right in half.
We don't allow this stuff in our house.
No like,
tucked in shirts.
Jesus tucked his robes in. You know he did. I'm like, he did. You're right, Grandma.
Okay.
By the way, look in the background there. Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Full-blown Stonehenge in the moonlight with like a goddess or a priestess dancing in the moonlight with some, straight up not scary at all looking ice goblin-y things that would
goblin
bods on them.
I mean, look at those claws. They need a manicure.
Dad bod goblins. Look at that, dude. that is what they are.
Dad bods.
Dad bod goblins. It's me and Lee.
You kids get off my yacht lawn.
Get off my lawn. That's what they're yelling at her for. They're like, get off the grass.
Probably telling dad jokes or something, Really bad dad jokes.
Like, exactly.
All right. Well,
He's
let's
like,
get
someone
started
call
here.
me an ambulance. You're an ambulance. Ah, it was killer. That's why he's laughing. He's laughing at that joke right now. He's like, ha ha.
He's like, I get
a
it.
comic genius.
I'm using that one when I get home.
Oh man.
But
Everybody's sticking out of the frame on this one. The goddess, she's sticking her head out. The kid with the sword, or her sword, and then this dad bod goblin can't keep his Lee press-on nails inside the frame.
Yeah, this just all sorts of wrong. No tucked in shirts, swords going out of the frame. Just
I mean, I'll give the dad bod goblins a pass. They got nothing to tuck in. They're the fashion. Someone called the fashion police on these guys. Look at this.
the loincloth.
Guys, limp burlap loincloths were so 1976. This is 1984. Get with it.
Come on. Ugh,
What are you doing?
Jeez. This is just wrong. Like cats and dogs living together. It's just mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria.